We go to the Northern Cape in Kimberley to speak to the president of the KhoiSan Revolution Party, Chief Stanley Peterson. The party is contesting in the local government elections and is touted as the kingmaker in the Nama Khoi Springbok region. Chief Peterson, a very good afternoon to you and welcome to the Daytime Update. Tell us why it was important to form the KhoiSan Revolution Party. I guess it is also noteworthy that this is not your first local government elections. You contested in 2016 as well.
Yes, Marisa, Khoinkia, Chakabamba, Molweni. This is precisely why we challenge the elections, because we have got no languages that we recognize. There's no land for us where we can stay on. We are a landless people. Everybody's talking on our behalf. For 27 years, we've been Amandla. We've been aware too. But there's nothing for us. We remain poor. We remain hungry. We remain unemployed. That's why we had to establish this party to be the voice for our people, to speak on our own behalf and saying nothing for us without us. That is the main reason why we formed this party. Because everybody said, but we are part of Africa. We are part of South Africa. But when it comes to inclusiveness, we are nowhere to be found.
And you talk about being part of South Africa, which indeed you are, and you talk about the need to be included. What are the changes that you would like seen? How can the KhoiSan be integrated into South Africa, which you obviously are a part of?
Yes, the only thing that we want to be fully part of South Africa, not only being recognized by an act. We want to have a voice in Parliament. We want to have voices in our region, district, and provincial government spheres. Because remember, if you look at the current situation that we are in as the Khoi and San people with COVID-19, no food parcels was distributed to our people, our vulnerable people in our areas of Kemus, Kakamas, the Northern Cape, and Uppington. Nothing happens. So that's why we felt, let us talk for ourselves, especially on a local level. Because everything happens at local level. Governments can make decisions, but if we can control our local grounds where we are, we contest in 4 sub-region municipalities in the ZFM region, which is Kees municipality, Groblershoop, which is David Kruiper municipality, the biggest municipality in the country in size, and then it's Keigarib municipality, as well as the Nama Khoi municipality. So we contest in those areas where our people are living. Our people are being marginalized. They are only being used as stepping stones for these politicians and fat cats.
Talk to us about the challenges that you are facing and give us some specifics about what your manifesto says and what your ideals and plans as a party are for the KhoiSan people.
First of all, we don't want to be a party of handouts. We as a KhoiSan people, we are very proud. We're living in the Northern Cape, which is the richest of minerals, which is the richest of indigenous plants. Yet, 2 weeks ago, there was a mine accident in the Nama Khoi area where our people are still trapped underground, just for looking for something on the table. Why can, for instance, in the Kimberley area, the very same government give 1,000 permits for small-scale farmers, whilst in the Nama Khoi area, where the mines are dormant by the beers and been left alone, why not giving also 1,000 permits to our people there? So that we don't stand and hand out. We can dig our own diamonds out, and if, for example, we can open our own factories for indigenous land. The problem that we're facing is governments are feeding us food parcels so that we remain poor. We must always knock on the door for something to eat. We don't want that. We don't want handouts. We want to govern ourselves on our lands, because there's many things that we can do on our own lands, in our own areas.
And what are your numbers looking like? What is the population? And I ask that to discern, and even from your side, your chances of success, of being the majority and getting the votes that you need.
Look, in the David Kruiper municipality itself, we are about 200,000 people staying here. And that I'm talking about all races. First of all, I want to tell you now, we want to welcome one of the ANC's 15 candidates that was there, but walk over to the ANC, walk over to the KhoiSan today. We're contesting this municipal election not only for Khoi and San people. We have African candidates, our brothers, as well as candidates in David Kruiper, because we want to be kingmakers in David Kruiper, up into the biggest municipality in the Northern Cape, in the part of the Northern Cape. Then we will also want to be kingmaker in your case area. Our chances and success rate currently now, as you're speaking and follow us on Facebook, we are the fastest growing party in the Northern Cape, and we currently are ousted a DA in a party that will be the major opposition party for the ANC itself in this area.
Are you open for coalitions?
Look, we came from the ANC, and we've been really, this is a relationship that was very sour. And from now on, we told ourselves, let us only win the elections or get our seats. Then we will talk. Because from our previous engagement with the ANC, some of the top leaders were with us, but others not. They become a party that's only a party of promise. We'll see after the election who we want to engage. But from our side, we want to form coalitions and side with independent candidates. First of all, if there's an option, we'll see after the election what is our option, and we listen to our voters. Because remember, our voters, they are the most important people. They must decide what will happen after the first.
Chief Stanley Peterson, thank you very much for your time.